How would it feel to be earning $10,000 a month doing what you love? That was the question I asked myself well before I was ever making $10,000 a month doing what I love. And because I asked myself that question so frequently, I started to really familiarize myself with that feeling of earning $10,000 a month, despite having never earned $10,000 a month, despite having got nowhere close to earning $10,000 a month. I just started to familiarize myself with the feeling of what it would be like if I was making $10,000 a month. And it felt good. It felt really, really good to feel that way. And I remember it feeling like it was like exciting. It felt exciting on one hand. On the other hand, it felt like a relief because I didn't have to worry about money anymore. And for my whole life, I'd worried about money because I'd never been taught how to make money. The only way I was taught to make money is go get a job. I didn't want a job. There was no education out there for people like myself who didn't want a job but still wanted to make really, really good income. And so I had to figure this stuff out by going on YouTube and going on Google and going on Facebook and buying programs and talking to a lot of people around the world, having to fly to different conferences and different festivals and different events to get this information. But I would never have flown to the conferences. I would have never flown to the events. I would have never bought the books. I would have never listened to audiobooks. I would have never downloaded the courses or paid for coaching had I not been feeling the feeling of what it would feel like to be making $10,000 a month. And so this video, I want to be very, very short. And I just want to straight up say that for me, the reason I was able to go from being dead broke, not knowing how to make money on the internet, to being able to do, like, our biggest month now was like $93,000 in a month. Like, it just doesn't even seem like me, because the person, when I say it doesn't feel like me, it doesn't feel like the old me could have ever done that, because I couldn't have. The old me could never have made $93,000 in a month, because the old me was just so stuck in this broke mentality. And the new me, the me that's making this video right now, I'm all about, like, how would that goal achieved feel? How would that goal achieved feel? And because I haven't made 100 grand in a month yet, I'm now thinking, how would it feel to be earning $100,000 in a month? How would it feel to be earning $100,000 a month doing what I love? That's the question I ask myself now. And so by answering that question, I align my vibration with the feeling of that wish fulfilled. I align my vibration with that goal already accomplished. And you cannot accomplish a goal unless your vibration is in alignment with that end result that you wish to achieve. So if you want to make 5 grand a month, feel what it would feel like to make 5 grand a month. If you want to make 10 grand a month, feel what it would feel like to make 10 grand a month. If you want to make 100 grand a month, feel what it would feel like to be making $100,000 a month. And let your actions come from a place of effortlessness. Let your actions come from a place of inspiration. This is what I did. This is what people do. This is how it works on planet Earth. You decide what it is you want, and then you start feeling like you already have it now, to such a degree that it doesn't matter if you have it or not, because you feel like you have it. And once you reach that point of feeling like you already have it, then you just gotta ask yourself again every day, how would it feel to have that result? And you come back to feeling it, come back to feeling it, come back to feeling it. And the longer you can sustain that feeling of already having it, the faster it's going to come into your life. As for all the practicality in terms of, like, how do I actually do it? What steps do I need to take? That will all be revealed to you as long as you're in the vibration of having already accomplished the goal. So make that your first step. Feel what it would feel like to already be making the kind of money you want to make, living where you want to live. I always said I wanted a nice big yard. I always said I wanted to, be super, super fit. I always said I wanted to be doing at least $10,000 a month. Now I'm raising it to $100,000 a month. I always said I wanted a Tesla. And before I ever had these things, like, I would just imagine having a Tesla. I made tons of videos about, well, maybe not tons. I made like 3 or 4 videos about how I manifested a Tesla. It was like a proper manifestation. It's not like I just said I want a Tesla the one day I got it. But I said I want a Tesla, and so I treated my old piece of crap car like a Tesla. Every time I walked up to it, every time I opened the door handle, it was the door handle of a Tesla. When I sat down, I was sitting in the seat of a Tesla. When I put my hands on the steering wheel, I was putting my hands on the steering wheel of a Tesla. When I took corners, I was taking corners like a Tesla. And when I go to bed at night, I would visualize myself sitting in my Tesla and driving out of the driveway and pulling out and visualizing the sun glaring off the windows in the driveway. Like I'd just visualize all this stuff and feel like I already had it. I even called my old car a Tesla. Until some people started asking me, Ted, is it true? Is it true? Is it true you got a Tesla? And in my head, I was like, yeah, I got a Tesla. But then I was like, no, not yet, but it's coming. So, same thing with the money. You gotta feel like you already have it now, and then the way will be revealed to you. If you feel that way, you can't not have the way revealed to you. The way will be revealed to you. Then it's a matter of you, sure, putting in the work and taking the actions, but that work and that action needs to come to a place, and it will come from a place of effortlessness and inspiration, so long as you're holding the feeling of already making that kind of money. So if you're feeling that way now, if you're feeling like you're already making 10 grand a month, and you want to see the step-by-step on how it's done, at least how I do it, I'll post a link in the description of this video for step-by-step training on how to make $10,000 a month or more with your own course or coaching program online. Right? So if you are a vegan, let's say, and you've been vegan for a while and you've got some epic results, now you want to start sharing those results with other people because you know they can benefit, then you can use this training and you can put together your own course, your own coaching program, helping people with a vegan diet as well. And 10 grand a month is just the starting point. You can make a hell of a lot more than that, but it all starts with thinking in your mind about what it is you want and then feeling in your heart that you already have that thing. And then the way will be revealed to you. And it will come so effortlessly. It'll come from a place of inspiration. It'll come from a place of joy. It'll come from a place of excitement. And you might have a hard time going to bed at night because you're going to be so excited about this project that you're working on, if this is something that you want to do at all. But what I just said to you, it applies to money, it applies to finances, it applies to relationships, it applies to fitness, it applies to travel, it applies to anything you want. So feel like you already have it, and the way will be revealed to you, despite maybe seeming impossible right now. But there's a lake through those forests right there, those forest trees right there, and I used to lay in that lake and float on my back and feel what it would feel like to be making this kind of money when I was broke. But I would feel like I was making that kind of money now. Felt a little weird at first, felt a little fake at first, but the more I felt it, the more normal it became, the more natural it felt, until I truly embodied it, and then the money just started coming. And that's when it started to feel really unrealistic. I was like, wow, this money's coming out of nowhere, because I felt the feeling. And I don't have a lot of followers on social media. People have been commenting and saying, Ted, how do you make so much money? You only have this many followers on Instagram. You only have that many views on YouTube. Your videos on YouTube only get 30, 40, 50 views. How can you possibly make that much money every month? It's because of what happens in the back end that people don't see on social media. And it's just from holding the feeling for so long. So that's it for now. Peace out, much love. I'll post a link for the training in the description. I'll also post a link for a playlist to teach you more about this method from a guy named Neville Goddard. Really, really cool method about feeling the feeling that would be yours were your wish fulfilled. All right, peace out, much love. Ciao for now. Bye.